Hello and welcome to the Painfully Stupid podcast. I'm your host, Stakeout, and these are my co-hosts, Milkman,
Howdy, I'm Milkman. I do
L-
streaming sometimes.
Luke,
Hello, I'm Mr. Bugden. I also do streaming sometimes.
Michael,
Hello, I'm Magic. I stream sometimes as well.
Newt,
Yo, I'm Newt, and I've got commitment problems.
and our special
Yeah.
guest, KaptainKayy.
Yes, the madman.
His mic's
Aaron.
cutting out.
There's no
His
audio.
mic's cutting out.
Very
The,
much.
the
your
mic
mic cut
peak
out, Cap.
prevention.
Was that good? Did we do good?
You mic peaked a lot. Yes, there was like
Yes.
half no audio. I love just seeing Cap's mouth open to laugh and there being no noise.
Yes, it's very good.
All right.
All right.
Do I have to do like a yell? Is that what we're doing?
No.
Like a mic check yell? No.
No, we're still recording. So this,
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess.
All
we'll
right.
move on.
this is our first actual face cam episode. I had to get Newt to put on a mask because Mans does not like to show his face.
There are only
Um,
2 people in this call that have seen his face.
Yes, and that is me and Milkman. However, we have all seen. Never mind. So
Got
Cap,
him.
tell us a bit about yourself. Tell us and the audience a bit about yourself. If there was audio coming through at all.
Is there really, seriously, no fucking audio? You guys can't hear me.
Now
at
you're
all?
fine. Now
It's
you're
good
fine.
You
Now
guys
you're
couldn't
fine.
hear me at all.
You're
Hello.
so loud.
Hello.
Mm,
So it's either I'm turbo
You're
loud
good
or
now.
you can't
You're
hear
good
me.
now. You're
Okay.
good now.
All right. All right. So tell you a little bit about myself. Well, let's start off with the fact that I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot who does stupid things on the internet to make people laugh.
Yes.
I'm a Escape from Tarkov streamer. I make videos. I want to play, hard bass some days. I want to make hard bass and be a hard bass. I want to go to Russia and just make hard bass. That's what I want to do. But yeah, no, long story short, I'm just a fucking old dude who's an idiot that plays video games on the internet and hopes he makes people laugh. That's what I do.
Yes, and he's very good at it.
Thank you,
He
thank you.
is very good at it. He is the King Papega.
Pretty dumb. But
So-
dumb is fun.
Starting off a little bit, Cap, how did you and me meet? I think wasn't it Mordhau?
Was it Mordhau?
I think it was Mordhau. I think because
Good
I
question.
remember I hadn't touched Twitch in like 3 years, and I hop on. I always like watching the guys with like 100 viewers or whatever. That
Right.
way it'd be actual interaction. So I
Right.
was going through, I filtered, and then I saw this fucking retard with the fucking admiral's costume calling himself a captain.
So I don't know if retard is the right word, but,
Might be aggressive.
yeah, it might be a little aggressive there. I'm going to check your privilege, bud. Coming on strong. You drinking out of a fucking cooler?
Yeah,
God,
dude.
why did I make you a moderator on that channel? Drink out of a fucking cooler. Well, like,
Hey man,
Yeah,
Why-
feeler.
my mods are just as dumb as me. So
Yeah,
who's your
That's fair.
edgiest mod? Is it me or Swans?
Swans is the shit Swan. No, yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. It's Swansman. That's the answer.
I do remember early this morning, Cap told me, thank you for not posting half the shit I send him privately in his public meme.
He also did some things that are very questionable. But speaking of very questionable, so do any of you know some man? I know that you do Stakeout. You know
God
some
damn it.
man. Okay.
I don't
Yes.
think
So
I do.
some man, this just happened. I was just on his broadcast and he's playing You Got That. I like you because you got
Yes.
something that I need.
Oh,
in
the
my life."
Ricardo song?
So- exactly. So I said Ricardo Flick in his chat, and he's like, "Oh," he's like, "All right, let me check this out." And so I send him it's like a meme where it's like the guy drinks glue, and then he sees Ricardo's like hip thrusting in his window. It's a meme, and some man just like immediately looks and he's like, "Oh, can I play that?" I was like, "Oh fuck me, man," because I didn't mean to like try to get him in trouble. I don't think it would have been in trouble. I showed it to my chat. I didn't get banned, but maybe just nobody saw it, so that's what happened. But
Your chat
yeah,
doesn't report you.
thank God, please.
Yeah, I was in the stream and I could not believe my eyes when he opened that up and explained that.
I felt bad, but like it was also kind of funny.
It was pretty
It was
funny.
also it was pretty funny. So
Oh,
it
shit.
was good times,
Oh God.
Shout out to some man, by the way.
Shout out, Jesus is the bread.
Jesus is the
Oh no.
Jesus is
Some man is
Uh,
terrifying.
So, Cap, 3 out of the 5 people here. That's minus you. So, how
Mhm.
did you meet Newt? Or Newt, how did you and Cap meet?
Oh man.
Dude, you're like a year plus sub on my chat. Dude, it was a
Yeah,
long
2
time ago.
years.
I didn't remember what the hell I ate for breakfast, let alone how I met this man. I don't know.
Yeah,
Do
I
you know?
guess.
How did you find me?
I think a friend referred me.
Friend? A friend referral. Shout out to
Hey,
that friend.
hey, it's Nate. You guys have heard of him.
Yeah.
I know
He's a
Nate.
mod in
Nate Dogg.
Anton's channel.
Yeah, I'm also a mod in Anton's channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beyond that, I don't know. But yeah. I've just been relevant, I guess.
And then
Been around.
Russian Milkman, I've known him a long time.
Yeah.
You a long time.
I think so the way that we met, I believe, is it was around the time when Tarkov like first came out and like got big into the beta, like after alpha. And then I was like on Twitch looking for people to watch that played Tarkov, and I found Anton, and then subsequently because I found Anton, I found Cap, and then I started watching Cap more because Anton's chat moved too fast.
Oh, I moved really fast. Yeah, it's literally just sevens and papegas, and yeah, it's just a meme cesspit.
Me smile.
Yeah, makes sense. I think a lot of people when they come to Twitch are looking for that one-on-one interaction. There are some people that just want the hype and the movement of chat, but like at some point, chat's moving so fast that it's like you're like pissing in an ocean of piss, so to say, when you talk in their chat.
Yeah.
Because it's just a flood. Nothing gets done or seen. And I think what a lot of people are looking for out of Twitch broadcasters is that one-on-one. Because otherwise they'd go watch YouTube, right? They'd watch this podcast, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
That was not a diss. It
It's not
was
a diss.
a correct
if it
point.
comes from Cap, it's a diss.
it's not
Damn.
okay. This guy picks on me 24/7, and I throw some jabs back, and he goes, "Oh
Immediately
man, come
butthurt.
on, man, come on, man."
Why you do me like that, bro?
That's just the way it be
Don't be like
sometimes.
that, bro. Come on, man. Oh.
Well, I definitely do think that's the way it pretty much is on Twitch. Is a lot of people come there because it's like I can talk to this person and we have similar interests, and it's someone to talk to, someone to be a part of, a community with,
Right.
and more than just like going there and watching somebody that's got 10,000, 20,000 viewers and the chat's moving faster than your eyes can blink.
Right. It's a digital friend and a digital community is what it is.
Give me a minute, guys.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
But I don't know. Then the best part about it is like all these people that I've met through Twitch, like eventually led me to meet a lot of people that are like some of my best friends now.
Right.
Like, because when we started Deadside, I met Buckshot through that, and
You met me through that.
and I
Yeah,
met
me.
Stakeout through that, and Newt.
Newt.
I met like everybody.
Digital
Yeah.
social circle. It's literally it's like Tinder but without the fucking.
Who says
Sadly.
there's
I
no
don't know.
fucking?
What?
Maybe.
I don't know, have you
Hold
used
up.
Tinder?
You got something to tell us, bro? You got some news?
I've been to
I mean,
Newt's house.
I was in Denver.
What?
You were.
Yeah.
There's also
I feel like
Freaking
I have like no context for this conversation, but I'm gonna watch it back later and then be like, oh, okay. So like,
Yeah, just skip over the
yes.
part where my mic fucking
exactly like
His
that.
mic went
like that. There's no like there's okay, so here's the thing. There's no compression, EQ, anything like that in my box. It just literally just sends the signal straight out. And there's no compression EQ in Discord either. And in OBS, when I stream, it doesn't fucking flip out because there's filters and whatnot that fixes
Yeah.
that. So I guess I'll just not. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk like this. The rest,
Your mic's
the
goes
rest.
sick.
You
on
gonna give me
mode.
the ASMR treatment,
Yeah,
Cal?
we're just gonna go with the
Please
ASMR
no.
treatment.
Please don't.
You gotta go
I
with
can
the
live with
British.
that.
You
You know,
gotta add a
I can do
British
that
accent in
too.
there.
very
I can do
nice.
that too, Colin.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I hate everything that's happening right now.
This is
Hey,
KaptainKayy. You're watching
do you
the
come here
Painfully
often?
Stupid podcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why are
Please
you
shit.
stop.
Wow.
What drove you in your point of this day to drive this?
What mistakes did you make to get?
I
to
want
this
Milkman to
point?
try that.
You want who?
You try it with your headset mic, Milk. I really want to hear it.
No.
No.
No, you don't.
Give us the ass. Give us the ass.
I can get really close. Just
Really close?
whisper in your ear a little bit.
Put
you
it
know?
in
You
your
confirm
mouth.
an
Put
order
it in
for
your
me?
mouth. Put it in your mouth.
If I give you right
I've
now,
actually
can you
done
repeat
that,
it
dude.
back to me? Can you do that for me?
No.
If I can do it right now, if I were to order a double quarter pounder with cheese, only ketchup, add steak seasoning, and a sweet tea, and that'll be it.
Don't get me started on the
No.
steak conversation because we'll be here for a
Well,
while.
Okay.
Double quarter pounders are fire though.
Time out. Time out. So I have a food channel in my Discord. I copied Cap with that. And every time Luke fucking posts something in there, I get pissed off because I'm always at work and hungry as shit.
And it always looks hella good.
It always looks hella good, man.
That's perfect.
Actually,
I remember the time I fucking posted a
Um,
picture of a McDonald's bag in there.
McDonald's. Is
I can't eat like normal food, dude. It just doesn't
I
work
don't eat
because I'm
McDonald's.
poor.
Same.
So-
Same
I either
Stakeout.
eat
I
McDonald's
don't eat
or I eat
McDonald's,
ramen.
man.
Like,
Ooh, that's pretty terrible. And then you're vaping
Yeah.
on top of that. Oh yeah, you are.
yeah,
You're just
Yeah,
I'm
that's
bound to
not
die
very
by the
cash
time I'm
money.
25.
That's a pog champ right there.
Yeah, I know.
As Newt would say, Monka clap.
Is that a fly that just went through your
Yeah,
webcam?
there's a
Do you
fly
have
in
a
your
webcam
room.
debate moment?
Yeah, there's a fly in here.
It's been
Just
going
so
around
you
wonder
for a
if-
while.
I
Oh
wonder if
no.
the centipede's still in my
Luke,
room.
stop.
Luke's going
Turn
sicko
that
mode.
brightness down.
there we go.
Shit's-
I fixed it. That's
Yeah.
that's where it like turns off the automatics.
Newt, please. Oh shit.
Well, this is painfully stupid.
I told you so.
Yes.
That's the point, my guy.
Welcome to hell.
Welcome to the Painfully Stupid podcast. If you're
Yes,
not here
exactly.
yet, we've been stupid since day one.
Oh shit. I'm trying to think of stories, Cap. Do you
Story.
have any with any of us three boys?
Well, I can tell you that I have plenty of stories of you being dog shit wasted. Like that night we played Fall Guys. And I'm pretty sure I went in there and you were like bouncing the hard bass or something. You were fucking like this guy. I hope there's a VOD somewhere out there because it was
still up.
It's still up. He was like when he gets on his broadcast and drinks, like this man goes hard. And then you were making a fucking quesadilla at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
on stream.
Oh yeah,
on the burner.
I
He's
think
like,
I remember that.
Broke off his ass handling dangerous cooking equipment. Like,
And he flips it over and a piece of chicken flies out.
Bet he ate it too.
I do stupid shit. I did.
How was the moment of euphoria when you successfully flipped that quesadilla?
I didn't successfully flip it because it went.
did you eat it? You
I
all
ate
of
it. I ate all of it, man.
I specifically
It was
remember
a
a night when
mini
he,
quesadilla. Like tortillas were like that big around.
Mm.
the night that when you made those grilled cheese.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fucking understand why to this day. I just know we were sitting there and we were talking, and you were just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna make some grilled cheese," and you pulled your fucking screen down, and I just see you back there with
Yeah,
your
I
little
just pulled a
pan.
green screen down in my hot plate right fucking there.
Literally.
I'm sorry, but
Just fucking-
Stakeout,
Yeah.
there's so much compression on your camera. I saw like
Is there?
40 different colors in the background.
Yeah, it was bad.
This is the alpha, like the alpha version of webcam version of painfully stupid, because this is like you're gonna get all the stupid bloopers, like the fucking
Yeah.
mic fuck ups, webcam fuck ups, all the fuck ups. Like
The-
this
Next
is
time
gonna
we-
be
The thing is, the only two webcams that are getting pixelated are Luke's, which is understandable, and then Caps.
See, you know
On
what's
my
also really
side.
funny? You know what's
Gotta
also
get
really
you gotta get that
funny?
Logitech, bro. That
It's
shit,
have the
that shit
completely
works.
fine in the recording.
I have a
Like,
Logitech
yeah.
C22. Yeah.
It'll
have
be
a
fun in the recording because you see it
C510.
like client sided.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
well, my number's bigger, so
I'm taller than you, Cap. That's all that matters.
cool
I have a
flex, bro.
C999.
I'm taller than
right?
Cap.
You are, yeah.
Cap, how tall are you?
You're what are you like 6'9", Yao Ming?
6'9".
6'1".
Yeah. 6'9",
I'm taller than Stakeout. Then I'm
I'm
6'3".
6'1".
Jesus.
6'3"?
I'm taller
Good
than you.
God.
Milk.
Cap's 420.
Newt's taller than everybody because he's just better. No sway.
Listen,
No sway
listen.
gaming. Let's go.
Newt's taller than everyone when he balances on the third leg.
It took me a second.
God damn it.
It really took me a second. Y'all have seen it too, so you know.
Exactly.
I gotta be honest with you, it's really kind of
Mhm.
blurry. It's this huge object. There's no
It
fine
comes with
detail.
its own
You
built-in
see,
sensors.
when I saw it, it was just duct taped around his thigh.
I gotta put the solar thing first, though. I put the solar thing
time-
first.
You really
so it
wouldn't
doesn't hurt
think
when
it,
I
though.
take it out.
Oh
You
my
wouldn't think
God.
it'd be as big as it is because he's got his thumbs that are like less than the size of anything that
fucking
you've ever
small
seen.
thumbs.
Hey, look at it!
Everybody put your thumbs up. Thumb check.
Thumb.
Thumb check.
Thumb
Let me see
check.
your
Thumb.
thumb.
Look at that thing!
Look at that
Look at
angular
the thumb,
thumb
it's
that
so
they got
small.
out. Look at that. You got some angular thumbs.
This is a
too?
good thumb.
I got big hair.
This is a good thumb.
I enjoy my thumb.
Okay,
Bro,
we all have thumbs here.
Everybody.
All right. I just had to
this
make sure
this is my
nobody
mouse
was-
in my hand, alright? Like my hand is pretty freaking massive, dude. If you guys have a final mouse, I'll show you what that looks like. It's like
Okay,
Mouse check?
quit flexing, dude.
Mouth check?
Mouse check.
I don't know if mine getting.
I got two.
I
I
can't
got
get
two
in
for
frame.
one special.
I got a sticker
Bro,
on my mouse. What do
hold
you
on.
got?
I just got RGB.
Cap's an
triple
RGB
wombo
gamer.
combo, alright?
Oh my God.
No wonder he has no sway.
Bro,
I'll be
I'm
right
on
back. Let me check the mousetrap.
experimentations.
The
Oh
mouse trap?
no.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Mousetrap cam incoming.
He's like, yo, I gotta
leave him
flex.
alone.
Yeah, he is in Australia.
Hey, I just gotta eat somehow.
You know,
Yeah,
all the dingoes got burned up, so he's got it. He gets some ice now.
Yeah, and if he was you, he'd just fucking put it on his little
Some
Square
random ass
oven.
graphics card.
Square.
It's a little
oven.
hot plate.
your little hot plate.
Yeah, my hot plate.
Yeah.
Please don't
so,
pull it down again.
so did you catch
I need to
dinner?
get one of those.
Did you catch dinner? No.
No, no,
Damn.
no.
I was gonna say, I was hoping we'd get a roasting of it on stream.
Oh,
Cooking vlog,
Cooking
let's go.
podcast.
Yeah, cooking. Yeah.
Yo, actually, speaking of cooking
Oh, shit,
podcasts,
man.
I agree with that.
I did a cooking stream at one point.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. This before like I knew most of the people here. Like this was back when I first started streaming because I was playing in like a lot of Stalker, and for some reason when I got affiliate, everybody was like, "When you get affiliate, you got to do a cooking stream." So I was like, "Okay, I'll do a cooking stream when I get affiliate." You know, with like 10 followers at the time, like I'm not gonna get affiliate. And then like a month later, I've got 75 plus followers, and Twitch is like, yeah, it's affiliate time, and I was like, well, I guess I gotta do a cooking stream.
Send
Gotta
it.
go.
It fucking, I made some pretty good food, honestly. I made like basically I made mac and cheese with some taco seasoned hamburger with the fucking Velveeta shells, and it was, it was good.
Speaking
I
of mac and
fucking,
cheese,
I'd have to pull up the VOD. I'll have to show you guys that sometime. It was fucking hilarious.
Mm.
Because I was,
speaking of, huh?
because at the time I was still doing the Russian Milkman, so I was doing the Russian accent and shit.
I didn't know you would
It
do
was
on that.
A1.
Flip it
Nah,
over. Flip it
beep,
over.
beep.
Put the burner on high.
Were
That.
you
I
wearing
remember-
the Tripolowski?
Yeah, were you wearing it?
No, I wasn't wearing the Tripolowski, but I had my Suka Blit hat on. I had some gold-rimmed aviators, and I had a I had a T-shirt over my face, like as a fucking mask, and so you,
You know,
could
I was
barely
actually
fucking
debating on
hear
that.
me.
Because this mask is like ass, dude. I was like,
Just take
you
it
know
off.
what, I might
Thank
do
you
that,
for
but-
keeping us all safe from COVID.
Bro,
Yeah,
you're welcome.
social
I'm
Thank
being
you.
socially
Yeah.
responsible, unlike you. All right.
Yeah, yeah. Stakeout,
My
can you
mask
close
is
your
in
mouth
my
a bit?
car, so
I can feel your
Fucking
COVID
schnozzers.
traveling over to me.
Schnozzers.
yep, the internet COVID, it's coming.
Oh yeah.
The
Gotta put
5G.
the
It's the 5G.
It's the
tower.
5G. Burn them down.
It's the towers.
Hold
it's
on.
the poorly disguised 5G tower. It's trying to
You
look
know,
like a tree.
actually, like,
I
I
own one thing that has to do with the Russians. Cap.
What's up?
It's a cap.
Oh.
Oh
Kalashnikov.
yes, the
You got like 5
Kalashnikova.
hats at one time. You sent me like a picture of a box of hats.
My Suka Blit hat's way over there, and I can't take my headset off. So
Oh yeah. Hey, show the viewers. Milk.
yeah. So there's some severely there's some great electrical tape work going on right now because my headset's kind of broken. So I just strapped it on
Russian thing I've
around my
seen.
head.
That is the most
Yeah.
like Russian village boy fucking do it yourself bougie. That's great.
Well, I
man.
mean, I called the Steel Series and I was like, "Hey, this shit broke. Can you like fix it or replace it? Because I have
No.
a warranty."
And
And
I
they were
told you to
like,
eat their
"Yeah,
ass."
go fuck yourself." And I was like, "All
they
right."
just made
Like,
a
nah,
robot
get
on you.
fucked, idiot.
Manager, you got it. Let me speak to the manager. Did you do the hair flip? It's important.
Well, I was a little bit upset, so I was kind of like, "Listen, I paid for the warranty on this thing, and this thing was over $200, and this little piece
Wow.
breaks over time. Like, can you fucking please fix it?" And they just told me to go fuck myself. So
It'll
Okay,
They
leave
so
it
just nay-nayed on that beat.
I was literally on the other side of that call, but not that same brand. I won't say what brand, but I used to work for somebody, and I did customer support. So let me tell you, sometimes you'll get people that are really sweet, and they're really kind and understanding, and other times you get people who are like, "Your life, fuck everything." No, I know it probably just blew your eardrums out.
No, you cut
Well,
out halfway for the first.
I
half
mean,
of
it
that.
wasn't even like the Steel Series people were rude, and I wasn't trying to be rude or anything either. It's just like, I don't know why they wouldn't fix it or replace it because I have a warranty, and it's not like I fucking broke it myself.
Warranty denied.
Gonna leave him a bad Yelp review.
Yeah. Yep. Leave that they were racist. That's a new thing.
Oh yeah,
It's really
Oh
like
my
gotta-
gosh.
so
Canceled.
so all I'm saying is, we're just talking about facts here. Yelp has a feature now that if there is a incident of racism at a business, that it can be reported. Now,
Yeah.
I think, I'm all about letting people know, hey, this is a shitty establishment or whatever. But I think about the potential for abuse, right?
Didn't
So, like, let's say I'm Johnny and I work at Steak and Shake, and my manager fires me, and I thought he was kind of a dick anyway. So I'm like, I know what I'm gonna do.
Racist.
Yelp, Steak and Shake. This guy called me a such and such, and da. You know, I see that.
Yeah.
I see it potentially going another way.
I think
Fucking
Mr.
Yelp
Obvious
I-
made a video on that.
I see it. I could definitely see it being abused in many different ways, especially with like the way the world is today, because everybody's
Right.
just kind of out to get each other, and it's kind of
Right.
fucked.
Mhm.
Right. Well, it's not good. It's no good. I don't know. It's interesting. I say bring it on. I want to see how this plays out. See how this one rolls.
I mean, if Yelp still has it by 2022,
I
it's
don't
clearly
think they
working
will.
as intended,
think-
but
I
they
think-
probably won't.
I think they're gonna find out that like it's great if it was used by an honor system, but like not to mention what about the legal side? So let's say I'm a business owner and I've been wrongfully accused, right?
Yeah.
Would I not go to the courts and then seek legal, reparations or what have you, legal so what I'm looking for, some sort of compensation for the
For
hurt to my brand or my business, right?
You were
the
a loved
slander.
one diagnosed with
Defamation.
mesothelioma.
Defamation. and slander.
Defamation or slander.
They've ruined the reputation of my business. I can get sales because this guy false flagged and said I was racist, right? So
Yeah.
that's my idea about the whole thing with Yelp and how that all goes down. So
They'd
it's-
probably have to be very involved in it and like take a lot of time to actually analyze like when it's reported and be
But
like, okay,
Does that
so
actually happen?
no,
Yeah.
and that's the problem. Just be
Right.
like, yep, this company's racist because this one guy said so, and then
There's
I guess they'd go to court.
there's also a lot of different factors to take into that too.
Such as
Such as depending on who reported you and what you are, the courts ain't gonna do shit.
so. Can you gotta elaborate on that one?
If I do elaborate, I might have to get cut out.
Okay, well,
Chinese social
we'll
status
stop
system.
you then.
Yikes.
I'll stop you then. Don't worry.
Hit the
Basically,
brakes.
I feel like
feel like
the
Melt
best
got what I
way
meant.
that yeah, and that's why I'm stopping you. But the
Stopping
best
you?
way I'd have to say that it would have to happen is like you can say that on Yelp and yeah, this company's racist, but then if they take it to court, they would have to have some proof or another. Otherwise, like, the company's not at fault if you don't have any proof of whatever was said.
Here's a problem. Like, so what would stop you then from going into a business, having an altercation or starting an altercation with the people in said business, recording it, and then saying that they're racist because of how they handled that situation with you, even
With
if
the
there
power
were no
of
like,
editing.
right. It's the
Just
power.
deep
That's the
fake
thing.
it. Just deep
But
fake
that's
it.
the truth. That's the truth, though. Like most of the time, the things we see on the internet right now are like that get people pissed and riled up are like 15 seconds and from one side of the story, or they're
Mhm.
edited. And sometimes they're edited to show you a specific narrative.
Exactly.
So I can watch if there's a 1.5-minute video and I got selectively shown 20 seconds of it. It may, depending on what 20 seconds is picked, it may frame that situation a certain way.
Yeah.
But that being said, if there, yeah, maybe this will work out for the better. If it's done by the honor system, I think it won't be. That's my only point.
Chinese social
Yeah.
credit system coming in like for the win.
Oh yeah, you better watch yourself. Everything I'm saying is lowering my credit score. I'm gonna start off with a negative score.
Once China
Oh.
invades and takes over.
Yep.
Not gonna be able to buy a car soon enough.
Yeah.
Oh, Winnie the
Be
Pooh
like,
can
"Yeah,
take away
I
your
can't travel.
car. Oh, Winnie the Pooh can take away your living privileges.
Oh no.
Oh, Bob.
Give me that honey, boy.
They're
I
gonna.
was about to make a joke, and then I stopped myself because I would have to
Rehabilitation
cut it out.
God damn it, Newt.
They're gonna send you to camps, boy.
I
God.
was about to
The
make a
honey
joke,
camps.
but I stopped myself because I would have to cut it out.
Yeah. That's
you
fair.
see, we're fine making jokes like that. Luke, not so
Mm.
much. He's a lot closer than we are.
I'm in bombing range.
Shit,
Fuck.
man, couldn't even deal with the emus. What the fuck are you gonna do against the bombs?
He's not wrong. I hope you got that missile defense system set up.
Yeah, I got the
Yeah.
trophy
Yeah.
system, mate.
It's
If
the
that-
Kiwis.
Yeah,
Oh god.
I'm just saying. What? No, but what if the United States became the United States of China, though? Let's say, right? Let's say America and China go to war. China wins. What changes about America? That
Yeah.
changes about America.
Socialism.
Now
That.
demonetized.
Yep.
This is
No,
gone.
hey,
This
it's
is
not.
gone.
Listen,
is
listen.
And
I
the
don't.
first
There's
thing they got.
there's not we don't have 1,000 subs on the channel. We can't
I
get
gotcha,
demonetized. We
gotcha.
can't even make money.
Right. So no worries, right?
That'll get you subs right there.
Yeah. Just don't
Yeah, just
point it at
everybody
the camera for the love of God.
Everybody bring out your guns. No. That's no.
No.
We're
I mean,
not
I'd love
threatening
to.
anybody.
Wasn't
Okay.
was,
I'm
wasn't
just
it
saying. First thing
wasn't
they
it-
do is get rid of the guns. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying.
wasn't it World War II, wasn't it a Japanese general that said that we could not invade the US because there would be a rifle behind every blade of grass?
And it's
Yep.
true. Like
It's true.
everybody and their mom has a gun here. So all the memes, everything
Not,
you see on the internet,
It's
it's all
true.
true. It's all true.
Dude, and that
Me and
Alright, you
Michael
might
know
have to
some
edit this
people just
out,
around us
but
that
that's
refuse.
that's literally exactly what Hitler did whenever he was taking over. He like confiscated all the guns.
Yeah.
So I mean that's probably gonna
You
have
can't
to
have
be
an armed
edited out, but-
populace if you're taking them over.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. They're not gonna. You know.
Especially
gotta,
in Poland.
Just the silence, dude.
Didn't
Hey,
Australians
hold
used
on.
to have guns? Didn't
I'm
they
not-
just recently, like, historically, Australians had guns, but they don't have guns anymore?
Yeah, there was a. It's a touchy
It was-
subject. Should
Right,
I,
because there were some
should I
events that
elaborate?
transpired. Well, I'll tell you that the same thing happens in America. Like, we have those same kind of things that happen where basically people go out and they use their firearms for bad rather than self-defense and self-preservation, which is how they should be used, and sporting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I actually know I read a little bit about how there was basically a major operation, and then the government was like, "Nope, no more,
Yeah.
no more,
Yeah.
done."
Yep.
Feels bad because as a Second Amendment loving American,
Yeah.
I'd hate to see that.
I'd hate to see it. So
It's just like I don't know. I feel like because gun control isn't really control, because you're really all gun control does is prevent, normal law-abiding citizens from getting any firearms, and then all the people that need to get a firearm to do some crazy shit, just black market.
We
I
should
could
probably stop talking about
3D printing,
shit
let's
because
go.
because I might go insane.
political debate. All I'm
Yeah.
saying is,
Let's not make this a full-on political debate.
all I'm
Nah.
saying
I don't
is
think there's no
criminals
debate.
Don't follow
Yeah,
the
I think
laws.
it's kind
That's
of
all I'm
one-sided
saying.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
one-sided,
we're all
but at
pretty
the
much
same
in
time, I
support of
don't.
everything.
I don't want to go off on a tangent either. I don't want anyone to end up going off on a
We're
tangent.
not allowed to talk about politics here. This is a politic-free zone.
Joking
only
about
allowed to-
politics.
Orange man bad.
I try to
See,
avoid
see,
the
that-
topic.
Riding
that's
with
the
Biden,
thing.
boys. Riding with Biden.
Actually, I have
Yeah.
a meme for you guys. Give me a sec.
Oh God.
All right, continue.
I'll
continue.
I'll like
find
put context here, like in editing. I'll put the meme up, and so people can see it.
Yeah, just put it in the
Right.
group chat note.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
Let's see.
So how much of this podcast is going to get edited?
Probably jack shit.
Yeah, that's about it.
Because it's legitimately offensive scuffed for a reason.
Oh, so
Yeah.
offensive stuff. Oh,
That's
Oh,
why I
well-
wasn't afraid to say retard in the admiral costume.
Hey, you watch your mouth.
Oh, he's got the ruler out. You better watch yourself.
So you better watch your
He's
mouth.
measuring himself.
Cap.
Well-
Why is there a marker mark there at 2 centimeters?
It's actually half. It was about right here. That's how.
Nice.
Thank you for using the metric
Yes.
system.
Yep.
Damn.
But
Wait, did you
Ain't
say
nothing wrong
thank
with
you
the
for
metric.
using the metric system?
Yeah.
Centimeters are used in imperial too, pal.
Well, I mean, like they're part of the metric system. So, like,
The metric system's a better system anyway.
It is.
Mm.
Is it though?
No.
Oh yes, you will also notice there are more photos of food in both Stakeout's Discord server and the Painfully Stupid group chat.
Oh God.
Yes,
Oh,
because food is
Speaking of
ever
the group
present.
chat, I did post that meme. It's pretty good, in my opinion.
It's not
I'll
the
look
one you
at it.
put in the private chat in my Discord, is it?
I hope not. Hold
Because
on.
that, I
Now
read
gotta
that one
look.
out to Cap. I read that one out to Cap last night, and he started laughing his ass off. The full out assault one, Cap.
Tired of your memes. Tired of your memes.
It's pretty
Tired
good.
of your shenanigans.
Oh shit.
It's pretty good. I'll accept that.
So let's see.
Mhm.
Cap. Any stories with our good friend in Minnesota, Mr. Tito's Vodka?
You talking about Arson?
Yes.
You're talking about
Oh God.
Oh man. Well, actually, it's pretty funny today. He so some man I was talking about him earlier. He was looking for this.
Jesus
basically-
is the bread.
It's Jesus is the bread. He's looking for the rarest item in the game. It's called a red key card. It's worth a bunch of money. He's been looking for it forever. Arson just runs up to him and snatches it right in front of his face today. And that
No,
was just
that's a friendly
fantastic.
fire. That is a friendly fire on the spot.
That-
I'm sorry.
that is an
And he
FF
tried to
moment.
he shot at him. And it was like Arson was gloating the whole way, typical Arson fashion. And Arson's like running away, dodging shots from him, but still makes it out. And he was so triggered. But
I would be too.
Dude,
I remember
wouldn't even talk to
grinding.
him again, that guy. Like,
Like I remember
Um,
over 80 raids worth of just like red card, like searching, and I never once found it that wipe. I was pissed.
it's hard to find, man. It's the hardest for a reason.
Like,
It-
I eventually just broke down and bought one because I was like, I've got all this money and I've got all this gear, so I guess I'll just dump it into this key card.
it's-
it is what it is.
Cap, I kind of want to mention what you, me, Arson, and Buckshot talked about before the Fall Guys stream.
okay, what was that?
Music, when you were talking about Lil Wayne.
And what was I saying?
And Arson's like, I don't care. You can't do it on stream, but I don't care as long as you're singing the song. And I'm like,
Oh,
unless it's
dude.
YG, right? Unless it's YG.
No.
And then Arson
No,
just
I-
starts fucking singing it, dude. It was the funniest shit that fucking happened in
My
months.
God.
Arson's got a pass though, right?
Yeah, Arson's got the
Ar-
pass.
Arson's got the pass. I don't
He
have the
was
pass.
born with the pass, man.
I don't
Arson
need
is
the
a
pass.
beautiful man.
Arson is a
tattooed on his
beautiful man.
arm.
Yeah.
Have you seen Arson before, Cap? Have you seen?
Yeah,
have you
of
seen
course
that
I've
man's
seen
face?
him.
Yeah.
I've seen him,
What's he
yeah.
look like?
He looks like a Does he look like a bitch? Does he look like a bitch? Then why are you trying to fuck him like a bitch? Is he's got darker skin, but is he like
He's half and half.
like
He's light
half
skin.
and half?
He's light skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he but what is he though? Because if I had to guess, I would say African American and Hispanic. If I had to guess, but I have no idea.
I'm almost certain he's African American Caucasian, half black, half white.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Okay.
almost certain.
Because he's kind of got that like that like tan, like a he's tan, man. That's all I'm saying. He's tan. He's a good looking man. He's got a nice voice. Shout out to Arson. I love you, Arson.
Yeah, no, I really like Arson's voice. He's kind of got almost like a Boston accent.
Not even.
not
It's
quite.
It's like the Boston voice with the Midwest accent.
Exactly.
And I love
it's,
it.
mm,
The
it's
thing
buttery.
the thing with me and Arson, and well, I'm sure Michael and Milkman can attest to this too. We all grew up in the Midwest. So we all have that very similar, sense of humor type shit. Sense of humor
Yeah.
way of speaking. And I think it's hilarious because I can just sit there and fucking rip off of Arson. He can rip off of me. It's hilarious.
I fucking love Arson to death.
I love All right. Here's a question. He's not here, so we can talk shit about him. Cap, it's
Damn.
buckshot.
Oh, no.
Did you
Wow.
Oh, buckshit. Oh, buckshit.
Old buck shit.
Yeah. Good guy. Good guy. What about him?
How'd you meet Buckshot?
You?
Because I met him through your dead side.
Yeah.
How did I meet Buckshot? I don't
Damn.
even. I
mean, he's
don't
in
remember.
Tennessee. He's close enough. If you set that Tinder to like 500 miles, you know. Set that grinder. Set your grinder to
I'd swipe
500 miles
on him.
away.
He's handsome. If you've seen him, I'd swipe on him.
Oh yeah, he's
I
rough.
just
Cap
thought
on
of
Grindr
it.
now, huh?
He stood
I just
up
thought
the
of
other
a-
day and chat was just like buck thick.
It's either Buck Thick or Becky, bro. Honestly,
So funny, dude. Becky
There
is
was-
so funny.
There was a
For
story
for those that don't
that
know,
happened.
I'm
There was
sorry,
a,
go ahead.
There,
You've
there
been
was
trying to
a story that happened a few months ago down here. I don't know if I should talk about it because it's very
Just do
touchy.
it. No, you've already mentioned it. You have to
okay.
talk about it now.
All right.
If it comes down to it, we're probably gonna go over a little bit anyway because I think
Yeah.
we're having fun here. So you can cut it
Yeah.
out.
So
Yeah, just do it.
basically, a few months ago there was this murder that happened in like a town like 15 k's away from here, and
What's that in cheeseburgers and bald eagles?
that's
Be
about
about 10 miles.
yeah something
Football
like that.
stadiums
Okay.
per yeehaw.
Yeah.
All right, so that was
Sorry.
a murder, and
Yeah, so basically I knew the people. And basically what happened was they were on the grinder and they got this bloke from Sydney to come down and meet them.
oh no,
And
Yikes.
then yeah,
Dude, did they get Craigslist but with Grinder?
death by dating app, dude.
yeah, I know, which is strange.
Damn.
Actually,
That's
this was like
so
last
weird.
year before
Yeah.
the fires. And they
That's terrible.
dumped his body in the bush just because the fires were about to come through, and they're like, okay, this place is probably going to go up, so like here's where we put the body and stuff like that. And anyway, they found it before after the fires came through, and they're like, oh, there's a body here. The fires didn't come through, like burn it and stuff like that. And yeah, it was like this 40-year-old man with a wife and kids from up in Sydney, who's just come down, and yeah, and I didn't really know the people too well, but like I knew them enough to be like, oh yeah, like they're a little
Concerned.
bit, yeah. I was a little bit concerned, but yeah, like
Wait, so
They-
who
they
died?
got,
The old
like,
man or the people you knew?
the old guy.
Oh,
What are the
damn.
what are
yeah.
the ages of the deceased and then the murderer? Do you know?
Deceased like 42, and then the two murderers were 18.
What?
Seven-
So the
seven-
murderers were 18.
Whoa.
That's
Wow, dude.
crazy.
That's
You think
Yeah.
at, like at 18, the last thing I was doing was thinking about going on a dating site and killing somebody. You know, like
Mm.
I still don't think about that. But
I
my
don't-
point
Yeah,
is,
no.
I don't think it was planned because like it was. I mean, it was obviously planned to come and get him down, or like to bring him down and just be like, oh yeah, like we're just joking and stuff like that. But I think it took a turn for the worst when he got there. Like I'd say that the bloke that was killed tried to do something, and then they're like, no, we don't want this, and they pushed him over or something, and he just died.
so you think it was it was a
I've McFallen.
Yeah.
Involuntary.
I've McFallen and
Or
I
that's
can't
just the
get out.
story.
so here
Yeah.
so this begs the question. An 18-year-old and a 42-year-old man, right?
Yeah.
So why were they going to hang out? Because like I've hung out with older guys before when I was like younger. But they were just like,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay,
nothing
Cap.
weird
Okay,
happened.
You wanna
Cap.
tell us
Nothing
about
weird
that?
happened. We just hung out and you know hung out and shot the shit and it was cool. But like
Yeah, same.
I drink with it. When I was like 18, I drank with
Only
people
Michael saw
who were older.
it.
Yes.
My
Only
God.
Michael saw it. No,
Good times,
Cap, Cap, when you
Drinking
said
with older men, dude. You got to drink with some older men, boys. It'll
Oh,
liven
hold
you
up.
Man,
Let's
you might
roll
actually
back.
grow some
What?
facial hair, Steak.
Cap, when you
Damn.
said I used to hang out with the older men, I just went. And the only one that
didn't.
saw it was Magic. So I'm just looking at the cams and I just see him throw himself back
Wow.
smiling.
Hey, man. Yeah, I did something strange for some beer, boys. I'll tell you what. At 17, you're
Well,
desperate.
Cap,
You're
you used to
desperate.
rave, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Ooh,
I mean,
Just a tad.
I could read out your
Just a little bit.
Snapchat name.
Just a little bit. I no. Why would you read out my Snapchat name? You fuck? First
That's
of all,
weird. That's
deny
weird.
that as being my. Yeah, that's
Rave Weedman
weird.
for 2069
No.
with like 2
I
X's
feel like
on
you
both
can change.
sides.
You could change Snapchat names too.
No,
So like,
No,
I'm
it's his at on Snapchat, like his
I'm
actual.
literally gonna get rid of that Snapchat and start a new one. Yeah.
I can bleep it out. I can bleep it out, so you don't have
No,
to.
no. It's a rave reference. We'll say this: it's a rave reference. Back in my day, I was a raver. There's a lot of fun shit at raves. Raves are fun. There's a lot of drugs and alcohol, and in some cases, like the dregs of society, right? So, like, I'll give you an example. I went to Tomorrow World, which is a rave, was a rave. The people that threw it no longer threw it. There was a disaster. People got strung outside. They couldn't get back to their hotels. It's a whole thing. I'll spare you the details, but point is, they don't do it anymore. Long story short, the last time that we were there were like people that were taking box cutters and going through people's tents and jacking their shit and leaving.
Stonks.
Jacking
Wow.
their drugs and alcohol and shit.
Pretty much, because think about it this way: it's a campgrounds, so it's campgrounds, except
Mm.
you're all packing like sardines because they didn't have enough fucking land mass. Literally, my neighbors next to me were like 3 feet away. So like, this is like pre-Rona, you know what I mean? Like, we weren't worried about COVID or anything.
This was
It,
back in
it
the Ebola times. No one cared about Ebola.
well, yeah, nobody cared about Ebola. Nobody was. And the thing is, this was an international event, so people were flying in from all over.
Mm.
But yeah, I've been to some raves in my time. They're fun. It's always cool when you're jamming out to your favorite artist to look over and some girls got her breasts out. They're flashing the
That doesn't just happen at raves, Cap.
it does. Yeah, it does.
No,
It's not
it-
but it's interesting. I had a guy. There was a guy and his girlfriend, I guess, who had their nipples pierced, and they were walking around showing them off. It's very like free love, free spirit kind of vibe. If you haven't been to one, uh, yeah. My favorite part about it is the fucking glow arts, man. So like people who use LED lights and do cool like performative dances and shit with them. Like there's a whole it's
Mm.
it's
Yeah, I've seen
I've
those.
seen shit like that.
the
Boy, it's
fucking
really
gloves.
cool. Yeah. There's you guys probably seen fire spinners. You know, it's called
Mhm.
poi, but so poi and there's another art form too called gloving, which is where you put LED lights on your hands and then you do like tricks for people. And I actually back in 2013 I started to glove for fun. I did that for like 4 years. And then I don't really glove anymore. Occasionally I practice, but I don't really do it that much anymore. I want to
Do it
get
on
more into
stream.
poi, but yeah, do it on
Into
stream. Maybe.
porn? Did you just
No.
say get more into porn?
Poi. Poi.
Oh.
Like
fly my
like
foot
the
in your
fish, but
ear.
with a P.
Okay.
Hold
Yeah.
on, it wasn't quite strapped down hard enough.
Yeah, yes. I'm going into porn at the ripe age of 28. I'm going to kickstart my porn career.
Yes.
I mean,
for,
ripe is
Tier
an
5
F-tier
subs.
word.
for fetishes involving sailors with really, really, really small planks. Really small.
What are you
My
doing, Step Admiral?
Oh, no.
What? Not in my stern, Step Admiral.
You will walk the plank,
no.
son.
I got a plank you can sit on, boy.
Dear
when are we
Lord.
getting the plank cam, Cap?
Never. OnlyFans.com.
I thought it was a.
Lil K.
Lil K.
Okay.
Yeah, micro.
That's your hard base name. Lil K.
Yeah,
Lil
Lil
K.
Yeah. I can't wait for that, by the way.
Little
one
K.
One of these
Little
days, I'm
K
going to be
hard
putting out
base.
hard bass music, and then somebody's going to go back and clip this podcast and go, "This guy's a fucking
Idiot.
Guy is stupid.
They're gonna pull a fucking filthy Frank on your ass, man.
Getting canceled. It's October 2020. It'll be like February 2022, and I'll be getting canceled.
Yep.
Here's another story. So there was this party that I went to a while ago, and like I'm like almost passed out on the armchair. I'm literally sitting sideways on it with one eye open, saying that I'm resting the other one. And every single time I go to a party, I wake up at like 7:30, and I'm like, I don't normally wake up at 7:30. Maybe I should just like get smashed every night and then actually have a relatively good sleep schedule. Because like on weekends, I'd wake up at like 10 and be like, no, I've just wasted 3/4 of my day. It's like, yeah, because not 3/4. Yeah.
Wake up
Anyway,
too. Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, I woke up at this party and I head upstairs, and the host's mum had made smoothies for us, and we're like, oh, this is amazing, like this is the best party. And like they were like standard berry and banana smoothies, and I'm sitting there on the veranda looking out because they live in like one of the coastal towns, about 10-15 miles away. I'm doing calculations in my head. Anyway, we've got the rough sunrise, like the afterglow of the sunrise, just like over the ocean, and I'm sitting there like just drinking this smoothie, like this looks really cool. And next thing you know, the host's mum whips out the DJ like machine with like the buttons and the wheels and the sliders and stuff like that. And then she starts like doofing, and then
What the fuck's doofing?
Yeah, what's
doofing.
I know what doofing is. I don't know what duffing is.
Doof. Doof is like a word for a rave. Like
That sounds like
yeah.
some shit Homer
Doofing.
Simpson would say.
Yeah.
So basically, like the word doof is used like, oh yeah, if there's a party, because party is like really hard to say whilst you're smashed. You just go doof.
That's fair.
I love the Australian language.
Yeah, a couple of days ago, one of my friends said that he was like at this party and he had like 2 bottles of rum. And I go, oh yeah, can you come pick me up later tonight? And I'm like, yes. And he's like, it's not my doof. So I'm like, oh, okay, it's not your doof, but like still, you've just used the word doof, and that was that's context for what the conversation was just then.
We're having a fucking doof, cunt.
Yeah, we're having a doof, mate. We're having a doof.
Fucking dog.
Yeah.
I'm just look.
Get the dog.
If somebody said something involving doof to me as an American, I would look at them like they're either A, selling me drugs, or B, trying to sell me some sort of service, something strange for some change. So
Doof installment.
Or they're about to fight you.
Yeah.
Dr. Doofenstein.
Yeah, like
But yeah, so this host's mum busts out the DJ machine and just starts like DJing stuff, like it, because she does like raves and stuff. She would play it like one of the pubs, and pub, yeah, and like we all like at this point start coming upstairs, and then she turns to my friend and she goes, the only reason that I made you guys smoothies is so that we're even, because this doof is not going to be good for now, just because she was starting a new song or something. So yeah, so she made us smoothies so that she could do this doof or make this doof, and yeah.
That's interesting, actually. Like, some random mom just comes out, starts fucking DJing, bro, and you're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
she's got them moves.
Yeah. And doof is another word for like bass. So like say you're driving along. Yeah, doof doof. And say you're driving along, you got a subwoofer in your car. Instead of saying subwoofer, you go doof speaker. And yeah.
I feel like that's more
That makes sense.
complicated. than just
Yeah, I
that
think my
sub.
brother
like
told
that.
me.
It is, but
It
like,
makes sense, but it definitely is more complicated.
yeah.
My
It's like-
brother went to college in Queensland, and he like told me a bit of like the things you guys say, and that was so long ago that I've like forgot a lot of it. But
Yeah, a lot of
remember-
like the Australian vocabulary is just like complicated words
shortened
made
words.
like like long words made
Yeah.
short, or complicated words made more complicated, but not complicated for the people who actually know them. Like like
So-
servo. What do you think that is?
Sounds complicated.
Yeah, service station. That's what it is. Gas station,
Um,
petrol station,
I actually did learn that one from Aussies.
Woolworths,
Petrol?
Woolies,
Petrol?
petrol. Yeah,
Aren't like Mackey's
Petroleum.
macadamia nuts or something like that?
No,
Something like that?
Mackey's is
Macca's.
McDonald's.
yeah.
Macca's is McDonald's.
And
Okay.
then
Mac is a computer.
Macca.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mac.
Macca's.
But yeah,
Macca's.
I think we just call macadamias nuts. That's about it. It's
Just-
like, oh
just
yeah, you go to
nuts.
the store, you get some mixed nuts. You know, you got the macadamias, you got the cashews, you got the peanuts. Yeah, you got the pine nuts.
So they're
Yeah.
just generalized. It's just nuts.
yeah.
I see.
I'll stick with calling
I feel like
McDonald's
we probably do
McDanks.
that.
No, dude.
I usually
McDicks.
call it-
McDonald's is McDicks.
Yeah, I
McDonald's.
call it McDick's or Don's.
McDuff's.
I try to make McDonald's sound more classy than it is,
Fucking
McDangle.
just to make myself feel better.
Actually, there's this Australian fast food company, Hungry Jack's. It's basically Burger King.
I've
They've made this new burger called the Big Jack and the Mega Jack, and they're both like much bigger than the Big Mac. But like McDonald's has sued them. Yeah, they're still doing it. So yeah,
Does
Send it.
do
Props.
they have a meal called the Jack Off?
I hope so.
I don't know. We don't have one here. It's like
That's their
Damn.
vegan meal.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if Cap was horrified or yawning.
A little bit of both.
Yeah. it's
Oh,
all horrified
shit.
yawn.
So, a few other questions about different people, Cap.
Okay.
Porty Peen and Dr. D.
Oh, Doc Dominus?
And Doc Dom and Porty Peen.
All right. So Party Pineapple, I've just known for fucking ever. I don't know. He just like appeared in my life. I think I had a cigarette that tasted a little funny, and then he was just there. He just appeared like a genie.
Yeah, that
And-
sounds like Party.
And Dominus was a mod for me a way long time ago, and then he got inspired and started streaming. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I love both of those guys. Those guys are fantastic fucking dudes.
Dom, I've spent more time talking to Dom than I have Party, but I also enjoy both of them.
Yeah, party kind of sticks to himself. Dom's a ladies man. Did you guys see our Sailor Moon stream? It was great. We literally
Gosh.
cross-dressed.
The twirl,
dressed as
the
Sailor Venus,
I
twirl,
did
the
not.
twirl.
and
Oh, was he dressed
was-
up too?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was dressed up as Sailor
too.
Moon. He had his hair done
Ah.
in pigtails. It was adorable.
Oh,
I
my
didn't see
god.
his.
Yeah. It was something.
I clicked on for like 5 minutes and I died too much. I lost it, bro.
Well,
Okay.
since we're talking about cross dressing, the thing I was trying to mention a long time ago about why sometimes people are talking about Becky in Buckshot's chant is because for those of you that
Yes.
don't know, he did a sub goal and he reached that sub goal, and for it he said that he would dress up as a girl and Beckshot, yeah. So that's why everybody's like always asking for Becky because they want Becky back. But now he's like, okay, you're gonna have to get like 500 subs for that.
Give me
Fucking dressed up
Becky
in like
back.
Until he gets drunk on Friday and puts the fucking red wig on.
yes,
That's the only time I've ever
Is-
seen it.
he's got the fucking red wig, and he has his sister-in-law do like makeup for him.
You
Oh,
know, he seems
it was-
awfully prepared.
He is. He's fully ready to become a woman.
You never know with Buck. You never know what's going on in that man's head.
He
With the,
improvises, adapts, and overcomes.
next year there's like this last week of school, like ever. There's there's this week where the year 12s all do different things. Like one of the days is cross dressing days. So I'm just gonna go all out on that day and see how many people I can catfish. Like,
Oh my god.
Sick.
Please.
You got to perfect
Make
the
a
voice
video.
though. Without the voice, it just isn't real.
yeah, that's
You
yeah.
gotta be able to do what fucking what's
show
his
up in a
name?
G-string.
I know his first name's Michael. The guy that does all the robot stuff.
Michael Reeves.
You
Michael
know?
Reeves?
Michael Reeves. His fucking girlfriend. You gotta be able to do her voice and
Oh
then
my
just like all of a
goodness.
sudden start talking in your normal voice. They'll freak the fuck out.
Have you guys seen the
Oi,
Nat
cunt.
YouTube channel? It's
Sorry, what?
literally
What?
just this person, the Nat YouTube channel. They literally just like go on Omegle and try and catfish people.
Oh
Like,
yes.
oh,
Those,
yeah.
those
Never seen
channels have
that.
been a dime a
Catfishing
dozen since like
people.
2014.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so crazy. That whole
Yeah.
concept idea that like you're talking to somebody that is not who they represent themselves as. That's why the internet's so sketchy.
Yep.
That's why
So
I wear a
sketchy.
mask. They didn't care who I
That's
was,
why I
and so
wear a
put on
mask.
mask.
No one
In the head and dead side.
with a fucking AKS.
Newt is insane. Like I just drop in his backpack and he just leads the way.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
Hold on.
He plays too much
wait,
Osu.
wait. Melk and Newt. Do you remember when it was us three and Buckshot and we ended up wiping Cap, Afflicted, and like 2
Yeah.
other people?
Yes. I do. I specifically remember that because Dig Dog was among one of those people.
Yep.
One of
When
the
we
people that
slayed
I severely
everyone.
disagreed with
Oh
and had mad beef.
So
We
remember I
slayed
w-
everybody.
I will never host a private server again. Ever. I will not
Yeah.
do it. I literally refuse to. I'll go play on somebody else's, but I'm not hosting one because it's so much ego and drama and bullshit. Like I even banned this man right here.
Yeah.
I
got
banned
banned.
this. I had to kick him from the server. It's not.
I'll
'cause
do
I
it
don't
next
like
time.
him. Yeah. So
Fuck,
that
I like
was
the Strami would do it.
so that was fun, but no, it's like literally, if you guys are out there are thinking about running your own private server, prepare for somebody to message you and go,
Literally.
Or-
Block.
You can't hear him, but
Block.
yeah.
Block.
Or just don't do what Cap did and have an application process.
What do you mean application process?
Make people like throw together a small application for people to fill out if they want in.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
It's not a private server if you just give out the IP.
Ain't nobody got
It
That's
time
true.
for that.
Yeah,
Just
remember
don't-
that cheater
Yeah.
kid that joined and literally nobody knew him? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I do remember that cheater. I
and
also remember
sat
catching
outside
his
base,
ass.
sitting outside his base for like 30 minutes just
And
waiting
then
for him to speed hack
Newt's
away
just
from it.
like, ow.
Remember when I
yes.
legged Newt with a Mosin and insta killed him?
Yeah, I
in his
do.
base?
Because
I hated you so much.
because the way Deadside's armor system worked at the time was that
It
Lake
might still
meta
work that
was
way.
very prominent. Like you could literally shoot someone that had the biggest dick in the game in terms of armor with a fucking Mosin, like that you could find on the street 90% of the time and take them
Bro-
from 100 to 5 health.
You can
so-
literally just throw it at him and it will kill them. Like,
The Mosin was insane.
I feel like the
and now
Mosin's
they have
insane on
scopes
every
and
game.
stuff.
And
I
they
don't know.
have scopes now too.
Daisy.
So like
Launchers, yeah.
I fucking if the fucking Mosin is still as broken as it is in that game with the scopes, that's probably just all it is people with Mosins running around.
That's all me and Afflicted used was the fucking Mosin. And
Oh my gosh. Remember
Oh
that
my
time
God.
where we stalked them like
yes,
for the
that's what I
whole
was just thinking
stream,
about.
dude?
When me and Newt stalked you, Cap, with Mosins and fucking camo gear just following you.
Yeah,
There's
I
like a
remember
whole
that.
Zerg of you guys. And you'll
They were
run
trying
past us,
they were
like, in
trying
bushes
to
so
get
many
me to be a
times.
part of stalker squad, and
Yeah,
I was
but
like, I'm
The
busy.
thing is,
It was
Milk was
hilarious.
inadvertently one because he'd tell us where you guys were, even though he was a part of your group chat.
What?
Yep.
We had
about
inside
Yeah.
information. Let's go.
So like when we were all walking
You
around
had an
together,
Edward Snowden in your fucking
they
group
they
that
were
day.
stalking you, and like they really wanted me to be a part of the stalking, but I was just like, nah, I'm just gonna play. And then I eventually ran into you, and then just joined up with your squad, and then I was just telling them where we were so they could stalk
Whack.
you.
Let the moral of the story be that video games are whack. You should go out and do something more productive with your life.
Yeah, we had a
No,
lot of fun doing
debatable.
that,
Speaking
though.
Dude,
about
IRL
zerging
graphics,
people,
cringe.
speaking about zerging people, a couple of weeks ago, I got a group of like 8 people together. If Jesse was in the call, he would know about this. For Rust, and we were on
I
this
play Rust.
server. Yep, and so basically, night before wipe, we're like, okay, we're gonna start a wipe, you know, like as you do, right? And we go on Rustified AU, so that's the one of the main AU servers for Rust. And it had like 250 people, and the max was 300. Okay, we're like, okay, right, we're like, this is late in the wipe, and we're just going to be heavily underpowered. Anyway, so we set up base smack bang in the middle of the map. In the first like hour, maybe we get raided twice. We're like, okay, this isn't great. Like, this is not a great spot to be. So under the cover of night, this was a stealthy as operation, right? So what we did, we were like, okay, we see that island. A lot of us spawned like on the beach next to us. Like this island's like up top right corner. We spawned like not on the island, but like on the coast of the island. And we're like, okay, there doesn't actually seem to be any people on it. So we're like, okay, under the cover of night, we're gonna move from our base in like G7 or something to like R3. So top right hand corner of the map. And then what we did was we headed there, and there were hundreds and hundreds of resources, like metal nodes, like for days. Like you could not like run out. Like they would just keep respawning before you could like destroy them all. So we set up this base, and we're like, okay, this is going to be called Chunny Town because one of the people that we were playing with, his game name was Chunny. So we were like,
he
okay,
the
Chunny
farmer?
Town. Like, sorry.
Was he the farmer? Considering the whole place was loaded with nodes.
No.
Oh,
So
okay,
basically,
sorry.
what he would do is because he was the best person at building, we were like, okay,
Mm.
we're all gonna get mats and then give them to him, so we could just like build this massive base. Anyway, we had this like 4x4 base, like 3 levels high. We had a bunker. It was so good. And then we decided to go raid some other people because we were like, okay, we don't have guns, we don't have like stuff to research, stuff like that. And we like go in like certain parties. Like we had raiding parties basically, and we head to the mainland. And we then like once this has happened, we get to the mainland and we immediately get gunned down by this Korean team. Well, we thought they were Korean because they had like the Korean name. And
In my clan, we did the same thing.
yeah. And yeah, so we would immediately get gunned down, and we were like, "Oh no, this isn't good." So we like tried a different plan of attack and stuff like that. We were on for like 8 hours that day. It was wacky as, and basically we just gave up trying to get them, just because they had like turrets on every corner of their building and stuff like that. It was just like it was futile basically. So we went to go raid this other base. And on the way back, we come across this base with people talking in game chat. So what we did
You got their
was
codes, didn't you?
no,
Sorry.
what we did, we so basically at this point we had like 8
Did you
or
do the
9
Rust
people on.
thing? Did you do the Rust thing and just be increasingly offensive? Increasingly
No.
offensive?
No. So what we did,
Or
They were-
did
they
he,
were like-
did you have an imposter?
Mm.
Like, did you ghost them? Did you change your name to theirs and just go deep? Because
no. So
sorry.
basically there was like 8 or 9 of us, and if Jesse was here, he would have his perspective of it as well. And basically what we did was we had all 8 of us surrounding the front door just aiming on it for like 10 minutes straight. And we were just sitting there, crouching, not talking and stuff like that. Anyway, you hear the people inside go, okay, I'm just going to go to recycler to recycle some stuff.
Oh no.
And he opens the door and we just open fire on him. It's so funny. And then we're like,
Do you
okay,
have a
book
clip?
it, book it. Like, maybe I'll try and find it after this, after the podcast, and I'll put like context. But yeah, so we basically just like gank this guy in his front door. He just goes down. We loot him. He had like a semi. He had like, it was just this one bloke that we get, and he's loaded. Anyway, like 4 of us leave and like take the loot back to the base, and Jesse and 2 other people or something like that stay at the base and wait for him to come out again, and they kill him again, and they get a double barrel. And we're like, okay, like this is good. And we just like see in chat the bloke who was the group of like 8 people just like zerging out the front of my base. And we're like, okay. And we're like, we don't know. And yeah, so there's my story. So.
Yes.
I like the awkward laugh.
Door
at the end of
camping PogChamp.
Well, Rust is so toxic.
I love it,
that's
dude.
why I
Very
stopped
toxic.
playing that game.
Oh my god, dude! I
What-
streamed it like twice, and I had more trolls that stream than any other category of game I've streamed in one single
Yep.
stream. It was just one after another, like toxic asshole, toxic asshole, toxic asshole, and I was like, "Fuck this game! I'm done with it."
See, that's the
You
thing.
really
with
got.
Rust. If
yeah.
people be toxic to you, you got to be more toxic back. And then
You gotta be careful. You
Yeah.
gotta be careful doing that when you're streaming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You-
you don't
alright,
want
so-
people dropping words they just learned in a Call of Duty lobby.
The key to streaming Rust, honestly, hide your server no matter what, right?
Mhm.
Turn off in-game chat and in-game messaging on the bottom left.
Mhm.
And then yeah, have mods ready to ban. That's all I gotta say. But that's just it, honestly.
That's why I could never stream Rust.
Hey, Cap. When are we
What?
playing Atlas?
Bro, that game
No.
was I
That
feel
game's
like
hot garbage.
that game was a highway robbery. I don't often want money, like my money back from playing, like buying games, like even if it was a mediocre game, I'm like, that's okay. Atlas, I want my money back. You hear me, Atlas devs? I want my money back. All right. Steam ain't
Because
giving it to me
fucking-
because you tricked me into spending over 2 hours in your game. But I want my money back. If I had hair, I'd flip it like a Karen, but I don't. I'm bald. So-
Literally fucking
Show us.
Atlas
Cap.
is just Ark with pirates, and it.
It
Oh,
was-
they,
it
they
was- it
did
was
it horribly.
Cap.
It
When
was
are we starting an ARC server then?
Never.
Dude,
Never.
I want
That'd be
to.
fun.
We do need to start like a community server of some game that we all like.
Minecraft. Let's
I
do
still want the
it.
Minecraft server to stay
Stop.
going.
I look like a
Let's do it.
bloke.
High five. High five, Newt.
Yes, Minecraft, please.
Minecraft.
Let's just play Roblox. Fuck it.
No.
I'm down
Honestly, I'm
Get mad
down.
Roblox girlfriends.
for that. Yo, I get mad
Yo,
Roblox pussy, my
Time
guy.
out. Time out. Time out. I need a group of guys to do a throwback Wizard 101 stream with.
I hate to say it, but I have to be one of those people, don't I?
Yes.
God
Newt,
damn it.
did you ever play?
No.
No. Oh.
I'll
That's
just
fair.
no.
I played Pirate 101 too, but that wasn't as good.
I played that one. I played Pirates of the Caribbean online. The Pirates of the Caribbean MMO. Yeah. DMCA, DMCA, DMCA. Cap.
Yes.
Did you ever play MMOs?
Yeah, once, but I got hooked. Like, if you guys have seen that episode of South Park where Cartman's yells at his mom to bring him the pan because he can't get up, you know. He's got to focus on the MMO and he just shits all over the pan. It's like projectile shits into the pan. Like that's how I was. I was like an incredibly. I didn't shit in a pan. My mom didn't bring it for me, but I had an incredibly. I
But you
was
would've.
very, very like I get sucked into games like that, so I just don't play them.
So
can't
do
do it.
I.
I've been
I got
playing
really
Genshin
sucked in-
lately.
I got really sucked into Wizard 101 when I was younger, and most recently, I was sucked into ESO.
Mm.
ESO was fun, but like after a certain point when, you and all your fucking buddies have this big plan that's like everybody's overpowered as shit and all your fucking weapons do 10 times more damage than anybody you ever fight has in health, like it gets really boring.
Oh,
I don't know. It,
Those games
I
are
was
time
into it
wasting.
for the longest time, but
Dude, Korean MMOs are ridiculous. Like they're like
Korean
kill
MMOs?
5 mobs and you get 0.001 of a level. You know, it's like I'm not gonna kill 10,000 mobs. 100,000 mobs just to like. I don't have enough time at this point in my life to sit around and just jack around on a keyboard like that.
Okay, Tarkov.
I mean, you already do. You're a
One
full-time
of-
streamer.
one of the
Dark
better
Souls.
MMOs, in my opinion, is probably Black Desert, because Black Desert
I never
Yes.
played Black Desert.
beautiful.
It's pretty
Like
decent. Yeah.
graphically, it's beautiful, and like you level up so fast. Like
Some of,
90% of the time, I don't even know what's
going-
going on, and I'll just level up like 8 times.
Some of my
Going
real life
beyond
homies are
level
trying to get me into
57.
WoW.
Going beyond level 57 is insane though. Like that's the cap.
No, yeah, no, it's not. But like early, you're like, I'm level 1, and 20 minutes later, I'm level
Level 20.
25.
Yeah.
And then
What were
like
you saying?
after 57, it's like 20 quests later. I'm halfway to level 58.
Fucking
Yeah.
nerd.
A
Nerd.
couple of my
What
real
can I
life
say?
buddies are trying to get me into WoW. Trying to get me.
Everybody's trying to get everybody into WoW now. I don't know why.
Honestly,
It's-
WoW is it's a money sink, dude. I think,
it
Well,
really
that's any
is.
MMO. That's any game these days.
dude. Alright,
Yeah.
I've been playing this game called Genshin, right? I've been playing it for free. Haven't spent any money on it. I've spent like a lot of time. It's been pretty cool. It has like a Breath of the Wild kind of graphics.
Fun fact: I never played a Zelda game. I was a Sega
Same.
kid.
Same.
Jesus is
But,
the bread.
Yeah, it had those kind of graphics.
Jesus
So
is the
it's been a
bread.
pretty fun game.
No, I've been like, it's not an MMO, but it's a RTS, RPG, the same kind of style, but
Hmm.
single player or co-op if you want. But I have no
Yeah.
friends, so. But I've been like
Right
super
here.
hooked on Wasteland 3. It's
Hmm.
like it's not normally my type of game, like a RTS game where everybody's like, it's like a grid, and you got a certain amount of action points, and it's turn based and whatnot, and you can do so many things in one turn.
That's
But like,
that's not an RTS then. That's a TTS. There's a
You're-
difference.
Whatever.
There's turn-based strategy.
Actually. Hey, go there.
Aaron,
Actually-
Stakeout over here.
Actually.
Actually, excuse me, you should know that you're wrong.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm wrong. I'm
Now
sorry.
speak to your
But
manager.
anyway, it's not normally my type of game at all, but like, I don't know, the way they did it gives me a lot of original Fallout vibes, and I've sunk so much time into it already. Like, I beat the game, but I just immediately started a new game and started playing it again.
I've done that with Fallout New Vegas so much.
I did that with The Witcher.
Which is
Witcher is amazing.
Cap. Are you thinking about
CD
doing any
Projekt
other story
Red,
games?
anything they make,
Toss
I'm
some
waiting for
gold to go.
Cyberpunk to come out so I can waste all of my money on it.
Wait,
Oh,
did Cap ever
Stakeout has
finish
plenty.
Metro?
No, I didn't finish it. And Stakeout, what were you gonna say?
What do you have any story games or any variety games that you're thinking of playing at some point?
Fuck me, it's October, so I guess that new
Cyberpunk.
Amnesia game looks bitch, and yeah, Cyberpunk definitely. I
Mm.
cannot wait to have. Yeah, I can't wait to fuck with. I'm gonna feel so like nervous playing Cyberpunk because all the
Yeah.
wieners and boobs
Yeah.
and stuff in Cyberpunk. Like,
Well,
Poggers.
If it's part of the game, it's fine. Just don't.
bro,
really.
what about the wiener slider? There's a wiener slider, isn't there in the game?
Yeah, I
Is there?
know. Yeah, you
Is
can.
there?
Yeah,
you
there
can,
is. There is.
You can increase the size of your.
Oh, so
penis
it's
The
like
or
it's a
girthiness.
single player Conan
It's like,
Exiles.
yeah, it's like Conan. Yeah, you got the big
Yeah.
swinging dong. Yeah. I Can you buy DLC to like double the size?
No, I don't think
Can
so.
you buy
you
DLC to
know
make
if
it
they sold
life
that for
size?
if you sold no, if they sold that for $2, people would buy it.
Can we make
telling you
Newt's
right
now. Oh, yeah,
third
totally.
leg?
Yes.
I'm
Hopefully.
gonna. Nah.
Hey, I'm gonna copyright that, alright? Like,
All right. I'm gonna. My
Please.
cyberpunk character is gonna be like you, with your third leg. Just like
Yes.
I'm just gonna run
Newton is
around.
third leg. Newton is third leg.
Your character is actually going to be 2 characters. Newt and the third leg, not just one person.
It's like
It's
like
his
a pet in
companion.
Among Us. It's just his third leg.
I'm a living tripod, boys.
Yes.
It's his companion,
Time out. Who here has seen Austin Powers?
kind of.
Cap, have you seen Austin Powers?
Oh, behave, baby.
You remember when Mini-Me pulls his pants down in front of Austin's dad? Like, my God, you're a tripod.
Yes,
Doesn't Mike
I
Myers
do.
play? Doesn't Mike Myers play Mini-Me and
No,
Austin
the guy who
Powers?
played Mini-Me's dead, though. He recently died.
They're
No,
not the same person.
No, Mike Myers played Austin Powers, Dr. Evil, Fat Bastard, and there were like 1 or 2 others where he played them as well. I don't remember who, but no, Mini-Me, the guy who played Mini-Me was an actual person. He passed away within like the last 2-3 years.
Feels bad. F's
I
chat.
think I sent you. I think I sent you the picture of him because he's a midget, right? He's a dwarf. So I think I sent you the picture where it's just him holding a $5 footlong and it's just as big as him.
Damn, that's toxic.
Well, it's a funny picture.
That's toxic for him to do to himself. That's hilarious. but
Congratulations,
damn.
you've played yourself.
$5 footlong.
Oh my god.
It's been a while
I'm
since
trying to-
I've been to Subway.
I'm trying to think of what to title this podcast. Five Americans, 1 Australian.
Yeah, and then you know
Yes.
the
Yeah,
thumbnail
yeah.
art would be you in the middle and us all surrounding you.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was thinking the same thing.
All right,
Right.
fellas.
Yeah,
can go-
I got
we-
one more
Oh,
thing.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Just T-pose.
It's just we can't talk about Dead Side.
Everybody T-pose. Everybody T-pose
And
except for
then-
I have a
Milkman.
wall
No,
here.
fuck you, Milkman.
not
Stop T-posing.
talk about. I'm not T-posing. I have my arms out because I express myself when I talk. Okay, thank you. Anyway, we couldn't talk about Dead Side without mentioning the one moment of Dead Side that is the golden memory and will last forever.
When Strammy fell in the hole and the Newt fell in after him.
I did not fall in. It was Milkman.
So
Oh no, it was
Everybody-
Milk.
everybody falling in the hole is the second golden memory. The first golden memory is the time where we rolled up on Buckshot and made him take his pants off.
was
We
that
literally
I wish I
was
was
that-
there.
me,
was that us 3 and Strammy
you-
that made him do it?
it was me, you, Stakeout, and then Strami was there. And
I
think
was not
somebody
there.
was out. I know Newt wasn't there. Somebody
Was
else
it-
was. I don't remember.
It was probably Brew. It was probably Brew or Reckless.
I think it was Brew then, because I don't think it was
Yeah.
Reckless.
No, we just
Right,
rolled.
we
We just
all-
rolled up to Buck, and he
roll
was
up
he
on
was
him.
rolling solo at the military base, and we like hold him up, and we're like, "Take off your fucking pants, boy."
We're literally like we're
hands
outside
on
the
your
building that he's in, and we're like, "Hey, Buckshot, it's time to take off those pants, buddy." He's like, "What? No!" And He's
Started-
refusing to take his fucking pants off.
Then he
So
took him
it's-
off, walked outside, said he saw Milk, and then he ran out the back and got shot by a scab.
He ran out the back and got shot by fucking scabs, who then
Bro, imagine actually dying that way.
He
Well,
didn't
got
die.
shot-
He didn't die that way.
He got shot at by the scabs and
And
then
screamed
he
like a
shot
little
the
girl.
scav, and then he was like, "You guys are shooting at me," and then started shooting at us because he thought one of the scabs was us, and then we had to shoot him because he was acting like a rabid dog.
we backed the Buckshot into a corner.
We did.
Becky
That's all
show.
I had to say.
All right. And any other points? Anyone?
I
Cap?
want to point out that Bugden has eaten a whole slice of pizza about 10 minutes ago. I don't know if anybody noticed.
I did.
He did what?
Yes.
He ate an entire piece of pizza without
Yep.
very many people noticing.
I noticed.
Stealth
I
100.
saw him eating.
All
I
right.
saw him eating
So,
pizza.
Bugden be like,
boys, we've been going for about an hour 25. I knew we
just
were gonna have
found-
overflow. So
I've just found the
An hour
the
and 25
screenshot for the
minutes of
Rust
pure
clip.
stupidity.
yeah, I told
Yep.
Cap. I told you. I sent you prior podcast. I told you you should know what you're getting yourself into before. All right, so let's start off with outros. Newt, anything you want to shout out, introduce or not introduce yourself, but you feel me.
twitch.tv/N007LE. That's where you can find me. However, like I said before, I have commitment issues, so I may or may not be streaming regularly, so
I just also realized this is the first podcast Newt's actually been in because the one he was in before, where it was the phenomenal, got corrupted.
that
So-
was such a hilarious
So
podcast,
everybody
dude.
meet Newt.
No.
Milkman.
Well, I'm the Russian Milkman, twitch.tv/the Russian Milkman. I also have commitment issues, so if I'm streaming, I'm streaming. If I'm not, too bad. That sucks. I'll be there.
Luke.
Right, I'm Mr. Bugden on Twitch and Twitter, and yeah, I can't tell if I have commitment issues or not, but I'll stream sometimes. That's about it.
Michael.
Magic, you can find me at twitch.tv/MGIC_. And I also stream sometimes.
I am Stakeout. Twitch.tv/Stakeout14. On Twitter, Stakeout IX. I do dumb shit. I'm a fucking free. And then our very special guest, the first guest of the show, KaptainKayy. Clap it up.
Mike Peaks. Woo.
Yeah.
I like how Stakeouts Mike can't even like.
It's
Pick it
okay.
up.
My audacity picks it up. Cap,
Right.
anything you want to shout out?
Yeah, twitch.tv/KaptainKayy. Don't at me, bro. The views expressed in this podcast do not necessarily reflect the opinions of KaptainKayy and subsidiaries.
Kappa.
No, but really. Thanks for having me on, boys. It was I'm sure it's gonna be fun watching this train wreck later.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Yes.
good because I've just found the screenshot of the Zerg in Rust.
All right,
Thanks to the
Cap.
holy.
Right,
Cap, thank you for coming. All right, guys, have a great night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
catches.
He just straight
He
up left.
left.
Just straight up left.
All right, that has
That's
to be
fair.
added, right?
Huh?
That has to be added to Final Cut, right? Like,
I
come on.
think so, yeah.
Definitely.
Alright.
Yeah.